Okay, this is the fourth and final video in the core set unboxing. I'm trying to keep them still to around 15 minutes long, so we've got quite a bit to get through. So I'm going to crack on. First up, we've got the Goblins. So let's get these open and see what we got. Okay, right. Now these ones on the T-bars. Now I'm probably going to leave these on the T-bars, to be honest, because there's quite a few in there. They're repeated. So let's have a look here. The first set of Goblins. Okay, not bad detail. Always useful to have Goblins, you know, you can chuck them into combat, low level stuff. They're pretty good. Archer, Swordman, another Swordman. Okay, there's a guy with a little Goblin with a mace, another shield and sword, another style of Archer. Yep, same again, these are all repeated. Okay, let's have a look at the next pack. Okay, these ones are different, but again they're just repeats. So what we got? We've got a large sworded little gobbo here, one with some sort of poleaxe, and another on the spear. I think these are the old bones material, so it's they're quite bendy. On the backs there, little cape, bit of body armour. And they're on these sort of T-sprues, which are harder to get off than most of the other bones have been in this collection. But you know, it's still quite easy to get off. Nice pieces. Oh, let's get them out of the way and move on. Right, the next pack is the Armoured Goblins. Looks like there's a bit more assembly in these ones. Let's get them open, have a look. Okay, there's a few straight away that don't need assembling, but there's a few that do. So, let's get these assembled.
When you can be nice, by the way, there's no such thing as too many dice. Think twice before starting a fight. Make sure that you have a rope and a light. Try to avoid any unnecessary confrontation.
Right, here's the first Armoured Gobbo. It's a big chap, fully armoured, chainmail, axe. Pretty good, nice detail on the face. Okay, next up, double sword, fully armoured. Not so big as the first guy, but still nice. And some of the assembly on these were pretty fiddly because they were small arms, small heads. But you know, not too bad. Double swords, armour. Little bit blurry there on the detail on the face. But you can still work out what you know. You can still see his ears, his eyes. Next up, looks like a shaman. Little pouch, skull on a stick. Nice little detail with spider on the back there. Cool. Little tubby chap, large sword, large belly. Looking very proud. Right. Cool. Looks like a standard Armoured Goblin. Little pouch on the back there. Yeah, another fully armoured Goblin. No helmet, but full body armour. Chainmail on the back. Large sword. Spear and a shield. Now this one was a fiddly one to stick together. Very, very fine male-female joint there, which was a pain. But it's a nice looking guy. Bit bendy on the old sword, but yeah, it's a goblin. You just chuck him into battle. They're not pieces you're going to have around for long. On the table. And the last one. It's a bit wobbly, this guy. bent sword, looks like a charging goblin with a spear and a shield. Cool, that's your armor goblins. Right, let's get rid of them and move on. Okay, next pack on the list is the Small World Heroes. They're the guys with the big heads, oversized heads. Looks like there's a bit of assembly here. Let's have a look. Yep. Yeah, not too much assembly, just looks like bases, hats, bodies. Okay, let's get these stuck together and have a look at them.
In the pursuit of treasure and XP, with them to be killing villainous NPCs. If I could offer any other advice, never be ambiguous when you can be precise, and don't be.
The first Small World hero is the Barbarian. Here we go. Now I know a lot of people love these big-headed Small World hero figures, but personally I'm not one of them. They creep me out a bit. Alright, next one up is, what do they call this one? I think she is called the Mystic Warden. So there we go. Again, big head, creepy eyes, oversized, bit freaky. Let's put her over here. Then we have the Paladin. Nice shield on this one. Not bad detail. But again, big head, oversized, large eyes, dead large eyes, very creepy. Wizard. This one's a nice little figure. It was quite easy to put together, 2 or 3 pieces. It's holding the scroll there, staff with a small dragon's head. Nice little cape, back of his head. That's your wizard. This one looks like a tiefling. Tiefling fighter, maybe. Tiefling paladin, who knows.
This is a pen and paper tabletop RPG. It's old school, circa 1973. Technically, it was published in 74, but TSR
There we go,
was
female
the
tiefling.
year before. Anyway, all you really need to play is a couple of friends who can agree to meet up.
Yeah, female fighter, maybe female paladin.
If you can achieve that, then the hard part's out of the way. Next up, you got to decide what you want to do. The role that you play is
Not bad. Sword, shield, big head, creepy eyes. Not my sort of thing. There you go. That's the Small World Heroes. And I'll quite happily get rid of those. Now, this pack I've been looking forward to opening. It's a bit of a mixed bag, literally. It's got sort of classic horror figures in. It's got a bit of scenery. It's also got some ghouls in there and some other bits and pieces. So let's get this open. Have a look. Okay, 1, 2, 3 figures need some assembly. I think they're all, yeah, that's the ghouls. All 3 of those need assembly. Little crypt needs, I don't think that needs any assembly, but it's got some books here that can be glued on. Okay, let's get these sorted out and have a look. Right, the first one from the horrors pack I'm going to look at here is the ghoul. Now these are pretty nice, pretty useful. You can have them as sort of cave dwellers, you can have them as, you know, graveyard ghouls. Useful, quite versatile. Next ghoul, yep, standing on some sort of gravestone. Turn him round. Oh, these should be fairly easy to paint. But again, his bones are white. The detail's not so crisp, but they're nice. Third and last ghoul. Looking a bit golem-y. Holding a skull. Standing on some rocks. What can you say? There he is. Right, now we're going to move into the classic horror figures. Dracula. Nice cape, that should come up well with a bit of a shading on that. Now, I've no idea when or if I'd ever use classic horror figures in a D&D game, but you know, they're here. They've all got their counterparts. Here's Dracula's wife. Nice figure, very nice base, good detail. There she is from behind. We've got a mummy. Again, not sure where I'd use these in a classic D&D game, but you know, it could be useful. Egyptian mummy. And some sort of pharaoh. Nice staff. Not bad detail. There she is. Frankenstein. It's a nice figure. Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein. Again, nice figure. But no idea where I'll ever use a Bride of Frankenstein in the 5th edition D&D. Now I'll move on to the scenery. Some of this is very useful. Now we could all use one of those, I'm sure. But look at that, it's some sort of gargoyle on top of a pillar. Now that could be anything. You can see here, you know, there's bodies in there, all sort of twisted and entwined into this thing. There's another one down here. Brilliant. Now that could be anything. It's really nice, I like that. That's going to be very useful, quite easy to paint. Another bit of scenery. Sort of Angel of Death, Reaper, female. Nice base. Standing on sort of a plinth of a book. Stone, cracked stone effects on the wings. Again, useful. Angel of Death. Brilliant. Nice detail on the base. There we go. Sarcophagus, or some sort of tomb, or you could use that as anything really, but very nice. Quite solid. Hollow inside, but it doesn't feel hollow, it feels very solid. Skulls on the top. Cool. Little crypt. Now this, I haven't stuck the books down. I don't think I will on this, because they're useful to be able to remove them. You can put other things on here. You can take the books and the players can use them. Got a nice little stone plinth, a table, altar. You know, do with it what you want. Skulls on the bottom. Not sure what that is on the side. More skulls. Same again. Hollow, but again it feels very solid. Doesn't feel hollow at all. And two very useful little books. Brilliant. Now that's the horrors pack. Again, a bit of a mixed bunch. Don't know where or if I'll ever use the classic horror figures, but the scenery and the ghouls are very useful. Cool, let's get rid of these and move on. Right, next we're going to look at some more scenery. These are little toppers. You know, we've got some, what are these? These are just little fires, bats, gargoyles, skulls, little toppers, mystical orbs I think they're called, or orbs, and some more orbs. Right, let's get these opened and have a closer look. Yeah, I'm not going to take all of these off, it's not really necessary, but there you go. That's the mystical orb. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Could be useful, not sure where I'd use them, but you know, they're interchangeable. You can take them off, you can have them on, stick them on top of the altars or any other bits of scenery, put them in corners of rooms, make some sort of shrine. But you can, I'm sure you'll find something to do with those. Next one. Gargoyles. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are bigger than I thought they'd be in the pictures on the Kickstarter. I thought they'd be going to be smaller. As you can see, they're about, what's that? About a centimetre round. Not bad detail. Got 6 of them. Again, you can use them as scenery. You can even use them as creatures. You want to use a gargoyle to attack. There you go. Got 6 of those. What have we got here? Little flame pits. 6 of those again. Same sort of size. Again, you can use those as scenery, put them around a room, make an altar, anything, put them up down a dungeon corridor. Very useful. Cool. What else we got here? We've got a little pack of orbs. Let's have a look again. 6 of those. Same size. I'm not sure how I'd use these or what I'd use these on, but again, you can use them as decoration. Cool. And finally, skulls. Very useful again. Use them as scenery, put them around a graveyard, put them in a crypt, put them in a dungeon. Brilliant. Not bad. Cool. So that's little toppers. Let's move on. Okay, we're almost at the end, only 3 more packs to go. This one is the Elves. Looks like there's some assembly required here, so let's get into them and move on quick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 Elves. Let's get the assembly done on this and have a close look at them. Okay, that's the Elves pack put together, so let's have a look. Here's the first Elf. Fighter. Could be paladin, could be whatever you need him to be. Sword, shield, dagger. Quite nice, good detail on the shield. There we go. Here's another elf, double sword. Armour. I quite like this style of elf, the sort of lanky style of elf. Very nice. Very useful in the game. Elf with a whip. Now that, I don't know if it really shows up on camera, but that is awesome. That is brilliant. It's probably a tricky piece to mould and make, and balance too. So that I'm pretty impressed with. Whip's nice and bendy too, so you don't have to worry about it snapping or breaking. And it's pretty, even though it's got a bit of tilt on it, it's pretty well balanced. Cool. He says as he knocks it over. Female elf, barbarian, probably, possibly. Lots of fine detail on that. Cape, sword, sheath. Nice. Again, it's another one of those kind of lanky style elves. There we go. Very nice. Nice weapon, well balanced. Cool. Right. Oh, got the camera. There's the elves. Let's move on. Right, second to last pack. This is Sophie and Friends. So let's get her open, or them open, and check them out. Okay, again, a little bit of assembly needed here, so let's whiz through these and get them sorted. Trying to make a new life combat free. See, you can be whatever you. First up, there's Sophie. Lovely character. I do like a mini with a pair of wings. Always good. Great as an NPC. Great for a bar scene. Brilliant. Now, Sophie's Friends. Looks like a female fighter of some sort. I don't know if she's got a name or even if she's a character, but another nice little female fighter. Another female fighter. This one's quite slim. Some sort of sword. Here she is, female fighter. And this one is a big old Minotaur. Okay, I do like the larger figures. Just more posing, more menacing. Nice axe, nice detail, quite sharp. Nice detail, little pouch, armour. Cool, nice little Minotaur. Female Minotaur. Cool. And there's Sophie and her friends. Finally, the last pack. These are, whoa, don't know if you can see them, they're almost exactly the same colour as the board. But these are translucent pirates, and I'd like a translucent figure, especially ones that you don't have to assemble. Right, so it's hard for me to tell in this light and with this background, but there's some sort of harpooned figure. Let's see if you can see that. I'm not sure if you can. Harpoon figure on what looks like a mast of a ship. Ghost pirate with a sword, looks like a captain, like a Blackbeard sort of character. Drunken sailor. I don't know how well you can see that. But there you go. Pirate drinking out of a bowl. And that's just a regular kind of pirate. How much you can see again. And finally, another ghost pirate, looks like a female ghost pirate. Quite well balanced. Nice character. Don't know how well again you can see on camera, but the light passes through these nicely, especially on the thinner pieces. Gives it some depth. You can see on the arms here and on the bottle. Brilliant. That is the last piece from the core set. I hope you like looking at them. If you want to see more, come back. Right, that was the core set. 4 videos. If you haven't seen the other 3, go back, have a look. All the minis have been looked at in close-up detail. I'll be unboxing the Dreadmere expansion, the Dark Creek expansion, Babby Axe's Hut, and a whole bunch of all the other essential add-ons. So if you want to see those, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell if you want to be notified. And I'll be looking at all of those and all the other Kickstarter bones, not all of them, but the majority of the Bones for Kickstarter here. See you next time.